Hello guys, this is going to be a tutorial on how to make some keychains with 3 different styles that we're going to put in this big pouch on the slider as an added effect. And we're going to need this nylon monoline string that is 050 mm and some acrylic rough beads that are 6 mm. And then we're also going to need some key rings that has some chain in it and some jump rings. Okay, this is the ones that we're going to use to connect it to the item. And to put that, we're going to use some pliers. So I'm just going to show you first how to make this circle or round keychain, which is made out of clusters of 5. So I'm going to show you that after this. Okay, the first keychain that we're going to do today is this ball keychain, which is made out of clusters of 5. So to start this, we're going to insert 4 brown beads on the right string, and then we're going to select up with 1. So now you have the cluster of 5, start of it, and you're going to make the first row with clusters of 5 around the first one. So string 3 on the right and then select up with 1. Insert your left string to the one adjacent bead. Insert 2 on the right. Select up with 1. Insert your left string to that one adjacent bead after the cluster of 5. Insert 2 on the right. Select up with 1. Then you're going to insert again this left string to this one adjacent bead. Insert 2 on the right. Then select up with 1 brown. So now we have made 4 clusters of 5 around the base cluster of 5. So what you need to do is insert your left string to that adjacent bead and also for the one next to it. We're going to put 1 on the right, select up with 1 brown. So we're going to the second row. What you're going to do is insert your left string to this one adjacent bead. We're going to put 2 on the right and select up with 1. It's starting to form into a circle now. Insert your left string to these 2 adjacent beads. Put 1 bead on the right and select up with 1. Then we're going to continue on after this. Okay, so now that we have done the 2 clusters of 5 for the second row, insert your left string to the 2 adjacent beads. Insert 1 bead on the right string and then select up with 1 brown. Insert your left string to the 2 adjacent beads. Put one on the right, select up with one. And for the last part, since you have this, we're going to insert the left string to these two adjacent beads, plus the one next to it. And here we're going to just select up with one brown bead to close the ball. And then what we're going to do is to fasten it. We're going to insert one string to a series of beads so that it will become rigid. And that's what we're going to do also for the left string. Just insert it to a series of beads, and you don't need to knot it. It will close up this way. You're going to do this several times up until the project is rigid. And then I'm going to show you next how to do this other design, which is composed of a cluster of 8, and then we're going to form this part at the top of it. So in order to do that, we're going to cut the string for about less than 1 yard, and that will be enough for the whole project. Then I'm going to start by making a cluster of 8. So I'm going to show you using this green beads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now that we have 6 on the right, we're going to select up with 2 to make it a cluster of 8. But now we're in the position where we can put the embossed design to it. Okay, then I'm going to catch up with you after that.